Hello, everyone. Welcome to the show. Another great edition of Bring It in the House podcast show where we spotlight musicians, entertainers, artists, and leaders. Get your meal. Another fantastic meal in the house for you tonight. Yes, this is a young man who is doing big things in the community. He's the CEO and founder of Clausecore. Let's give it up for Daniel Obasi.
Yeah, that was great. That was great. Well, thank you so much for having me, Mel. It's an honor to be here tonight. Big shout out to Austin, Texas. That's home. That's where my foundation was built and where my values were shaped and where the journey truly began. So thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. I love your accent. So you're originally from Nigeria. Your parents.
Yeah. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I was born and raised in Lagos. I'm from Imo State, right? Nigeria. So there's different states and tribes as well. So for me, Imo State, Nigeria. Yeah, that's where I was born and where my foundation was built as well. Values were shaped. Also in Austin, Texas as well.
Shout out to Nigeria. Woo, we love you guys. We hope you're tuning in with us. And yeah, we love Daniel. He is such an inspiration, hardworking. So you got Clausecore going for you now. Tell us a little bit about that, Daniel. Give us some background.
Yeah, so we're a legal tech and AI compliance company focused on transforming how businesses understand, manage, and act on legal clauses, risk, and obligations, right? So our platform, it is, like I said, it is contracting compliance where you, if you do have a contract, you upload it into our platform, right, with your compliance. So contracting compliance, you upload it to our platform. Our AI reads it for you, detects any flags, right, for you, and gives a better recommendation on how to fix those. So, your company, your business don't lose millions and millions of dollars, right? And also, you are audit free as well too. So that's a little run through about what we do.
Yeah, where'd your spark come from? What made you decide to go with this type of company? It's kind of rare, so that's great. Mm-hmm.
The spark came from frustration, right? From seeing the same problem over and over. I worked in environments where companies spend millions dealing with contract risk, compliance failures, and slow decision making, all because they didn't fully understand the clauses they were signing, right? So I realized that legal language is powerful, but most businesses struggle to make sense of it. That's where I saw an opportunity to merge AI, law, and business intelligence into one system that makes legal clarity accessible and actionable, right? That's where the vision became Clausecore.
Wow, that's so good. It's very amazing. And to see you take off with this type of business is amazing. I watched your demo on the website. Nice demo, man. So it looks like it reflects the essence of knowing, like you just said, why clauses are so important, to understand, before you sign that dotted line, you got to know what you're signing. And, a lot of recording artists in the past got into, those little uncomfortable or compromising positions because of that. So it is really good to see that you're doing this type of work. Let's take a look at the demo so everybody can kind of get a better idea. We got your demo from your website. So we're going to take a look at that right here.
Every decision, every deal, every compliance risk starts with a contract, yet managing them is slow and painful. Introducing Clausecore. Start by uploading your contract. In seconds, Clausecore's AI analyzes it line by line, instantly flagging risky clauses and explaining why they matter. Need stronger terms? Access the clause library. With AI insights, you get smarter language and proven clauses. ready to use. Clausecore doesn't just point out risks, it gives you the power to fix them. It suggests precise alternatives you can apply with a single click. Generate compliance reports with confidence across GDPR, HIPAA, and ISO standards. Teams don't work in silos, and neither should your platform. Clausecore enables seamless collaboration across legal, compliance, and operations, with every edit tracked in a secure audit trail. Want a platform tailored to your organization? With white labeling, Clausecore becomes yours. Branded, customized, enterprise-ready. Clausecore isn't just contract management. It's contract intelligence built for teams who can't afford mistakes. Ready to get smarter? Sign up free today. Clausecore. Know every clause. Own every deal.
Awesome, Daniel. That's really good. Great concept. How long have you been in business?
I've been in business for I've been in business for a while.
Yeah.
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 I feel like everything that you do in life, it's business kind of.
Yeah.
But career-wise, I've been in business for
Mhm.
for a while. I said 5, 6 years.
Yeah. I mean, what as far as Clausecore, you guys did you guys just launch like last year or?
Yeah, so we launched Clausecore September 3rd this year, 2025.
Mhm.
So it's brand new, and I'm very very grateful for the timing. I feel like and, at this stage, right, AI is making a lot of noise. So we are
Mhm.
in that industry. So yeah, definitely. We started last year building the product,
Mhm.
right, and
Mhm.
it took a while, but by the grace of God, we brought it home September 3rd. So yeah, I'm very 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 proud.
So good. So Daniel, was it easy launching the business? Kind of, if you don't mind sharing with us what the process was like for you.
Yeah, some of the challenges, of course, which there's always challenges, right?
Yeah.
When you start a startup or company in general, right? Uh,
Mhm.
there were many funding challenges, right? You know, how can I fund a project like this? Didn't come easy, but money was saved, right? For
Mhm.
this,
Mhm.
how was I able to pay for some of the resources
Mhm.
that we needed to build this, to build Clausecore for the individuals that work for me. So funding was definitely something. And at that stage, it was it was difficult to reach out to investors, right?
Mhm.
Because like, I was still trying to, I was still coming up with the roadmap, right? So, yeah, definitely funding. That was a challenge. Building another thing too was building a high performance team from scratch, right? Find the right individuals, right? There are people out there that can, they're very smart, but just find a team that like understand the vision that you have,
Mhm.
understand, the hunger, right?
Yeah.
The individuals are focused um, on building this. It's very difficult. So yeah, just building a high performance team from scratch, and I'm very grateful that I do have a great team of individuals on my team. Another one is developing AI that's accurate, secure, and enterprise ready. Right? We had to test the platform so many times to make sure that it is accurate. Even bringing even the lawyer as well, making sure that a lot of the compliance that we had that are needed or thorough, right? So all of that. Another thing too was breaking into a conservative legal tech market, right? You do have competitors, but a lot of them are not doing what we're doing. But there are individuals in the legal tech market, right? So just breaking into that conservative legal market. So all of this were some of the challenges, but what helped me to overcome them was strong mentors, right? I every single day I'm reaching out to great individuals in the business, in the business industry. Just like just talking to them, learning, right? And also another thing too, surrounding myself with smart, mission-driven people. I am part of a lot of great networks in Austin, Texas. I'm part of some great networks in the United States. For example, I'm part of a network called Founders Network, right? FN, right? I recently got in um, last month. I did apply for it. They did like all this interviews, so I'm grateful I
Mhm.
got in. So just learn from those individuals was great, and honestly, they believe that this problem must be solved. um, I it was another thing that helped me overcome those challenges. Purpose gives you endurance, right? So all of this was, some, some of this were challenges, but, I overcame them with strong mentors, incredible mission driven people, and they believe that this problem must be solved.
Hey, that's great. That is so great, Daniel. And your hard work is paying off. And being a part of, what was it again that you joined, the Founders Network? You said.
Yeah, yes, ma'am. FN.
Yeah, that's really cool. And that's locally right here in Austin.
No, that one is national.
National. Okay.
Yeah, that
Okay.
one's national.
Okay. And why the name uh Clausecore? How did you come up with it? It's very catchy and it fits. It
Yeah.
fits the occasion.
Yeah. No, I just want a name that captured the mission in one phrase, right? So you have the clause, right? The smallest but most powerful unit in that contract, right? Then you have the core, which is the center, the engine, the intelligence layer, right?
Mhm.
Together, clause core means the intelligence at the core of every clause, right? It's something that's simple,
Mhm.
strong, and very memorable.
Yeah, that's good. That's really catchy because it definitely fits in that clause core. I love it. I like the name. Very impressive. And like I said, there aren't many types of companies or businesses existing these days like yours. So we already kind of gone on. I've already kind of asked. If it was easy. Compiling and creating this type of website for the specialty type of business like Clausecore. Was that kind of challenging for you, or it just kind of like, hey, came easy?
It could come easy.
Yeah.
Yeah, close call, like I said, it's something. It's a powerful unit in the contract, right? We read a contract, we read the clauses on the
Hmm.
core. So yeah, it's something that I believe that was very simple. Something strong and something that people will remember.
Hmm. When you built your website, did you hire a big team, or did you kind of go with some of those little self-made websites that you can build and create on your own?
I went with the website that you can make on your own,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Couldn't it's not that I couldn't afford it, but I wanted something from the scratch,
Yeah.
right? Something I can
You
say
can
it's my
update.
own.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You can do your own edits and updates. Yeah.
yeah, absolutely.
That's very important. Do you have a background in, like criminal justice or paralegal, any of that in your background?
No, I don't. Yeah, but like I said earlier, I have seen a lot of companies, having to deal with like a lot of like contract, right?
Legal
Having to,
issues, mhm,
so just
binding contract.
yeah, and also too, I love to learn. I love reading, right? I mean, I have that legal
Mhm.
background, but like, I enjoy reading a lot of books, right? Which involves, of course, legal as well
Yeah,
too. But there are
same.
uh, incredible people out there that are doing jobs like that. But there's always books, always resources as well.
Mhm. How do you stay updated, with the latest trends when it comes to legal technology. Do you find that challenging? How do you stay updated?
I'll stay updated, man. I still updated. So I joined I treat learning as part of my job, right? I
Mhm.
follow top research labs in the AI publications. So one of
Mhm.
them that because I was in and I currently am too. Um, in the cyber security
Mhm.
arena, right?
Okay.
So like some of the organizations I've joined, one of them is CompTIA, right? Another
Uh-huh.
one is Saka, right? Well, that's where you have your audits, you have your tech um, 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 people on that platform. And they always post like different trend or updates, right? Of what's going on. So I do follow that organization. There are other organizations as well. So I follow top research labs and AI publications through some of those platforms. I also attend founder roundtables and legal tech conferences. And also I stay connected with engineers, lawyers, and innovators. Right, I want some of those resources being Founders Network and other platforms as well. And I also actively test new tools and emerging technologies. If
Mhm.
you lead an industry, right, you have to stay ahead of it.
Yes, you have to stay ahead of it. That is so true. So, what is it that you want the viewers to know about your business? What's the most important message you're trying to convey to everybody that's tuning in?
Yeah. So, like, for us, uh, my bio does read that we use AI to make every call smarter, every decision faster, and every business safer, right? Um,
Mhm.
and for them, like the individuals that are interested in using our platform, it's let them know, like, if you need an alternative of a platform, right, to
Mhm.
make your contract smarter, to make decision faster, because we don't have a lot of time, right?
That's
So
true.
you need something that will make things a little faster for you, unless you love, you want to, unless you want to, take your sweet time and just get one step done, and that's it for the day, right? Then I guess go with it. But if you want to make things a little easier for individual, what does that consist of, right? A Clausecore analyzes each clauses in the contract and provides meaning, that provides risk level compliance requirements, missing protections, so you don't lose thousands, millions, maybe billions, right? And it does recommend edits, and I also have your business impact insights as well. So instead of spending hours reading complex documents, businesses get clarity and faster decision making powered by AI.
Amen. Okay. So, you guys, you heard it. If you're about to enter into a contract with a business contract and you're not quite sure what all that black and white means on that paper, you might want to go to this website. Go to clausecore.tech. There you go. Go there, and I believe Daniel and his crew can help you out. So, in other words, instead of trying to hire a lawyer, it seems like your services can kind of cut through some of that. Am I interpreting that correctly?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes. Okay. And if you want to, I believe if they want to book, do you have like free consultations just for a little bit for your potential clients or perspectives?
Oh,
Perspective.
well, oh yeah. I mean, our website is simple, and we also do
Mhm.
have videos as well too. When you get on the website, it gives you like it gives you a little description of what we do, and of course, you did share that video with the audience, right? So it's very simple. But if individuals do want to book a meeting with us to get more detail, more than welcome to. But we don't have like a little we don't
The
have like
consultation.
yeah, we don't have it. Thank you so much, Gray. We don't have it, but you can definitely shoot us an email, right? And we set up a time to walk through the website with you and the different plans that we have and so on.
Yeah. Well, then you also shared. It's okay to share your office number.
Yes, ma'am, for sure.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, we'll throw that on the screen right quick. Okay. I didn't mean to hide it. I wanted to show it. There it is. Yeah, so there's the office number if you want to call him and like you schedule a time, you can do it that way, 512-986-1597. Yep. You're so busy, Daniel. What is next for you? I mean, this is a huge project. Do you see yourself doing this long term, or are you not sure right now?
This is something I say long term. I mean, it took us a while to build this,
You
right?
get it, yeah.
Got to test. So this is a long term for me. We down the road, like in a couple of years, we are looking at scaling, right? That means that we are going to be taking this to other continents like Europe, Africa, Asia, right? So this is something that people need, not a want, right? So that's what's next for us, expanding. But for right now, it is based in Austin, Texas. It is U.S. based, right? Also Canada based as well too. So for right now, we are trying to put our name out there, but down the road, we want to scale. But don't get me wrong too. I do have other startups in the work, right? But for right now, this is like this is something that I see that will benefit a lot of individuals.
This is so good. And where do you see the business, within the next 5 to 10 years? Do you think you'll have multiple offices by then, or you'll already be across seas and, expanding internationally?
Yeah, definitely. We were founded in Austin, Texas, of course. In 10 years, like I did mention, we are planning on expanding globally. All right, that is the end goal, to bring this platform to other continents as well. So that's what that's what we are looking at down the road. But for right
Mhm.
now, our goal is to put our name out there, right?
Mhm.
Make sure Clausecore is known to thousands and millions of individuals that will definitely benefit from our platform, which I really think and I believe that this is something that people need, right? Not want. So, but yeah, that is a plan, to definitely expand and have different
Mhm.
offices at different places, in the U.S. and of course outside of the U.S. as well.
Congratulations on all your success, and your hard work is paying off. Do you have any shout outs to anyone as we get close to wrapping up the show?
Um, Definitely, I want to give a shout out to my family for the prayers and support. My friends who kept me grounded, and everyone who has believed in this vision from day one. And to our followers on our social media platforms and early adopters, thank you for giving this idea life. I truly appreciate everyone.
Yes, thank you so much. Any words of encouragement or anything before we wrap up, Daniel?
Yes, eh, uh, words of encouragement, right? Your background does not limit your destiny. Your vision is stronger than your environment, and your faith, discipline, and persistence will carry you through every lion's den life throws at you, right? My name is Daniel, um, from the Bible, right? Biblical, right? And if anyone knows anything about Daniel, right, which my parents named me Daniel. Daniel is known for wisdom, courage, and integrity, right? Growing up, they reminded me that Daniel stood firm, even in the lion's den. He never compromised, right? So, like I said, my words of encouragement, your destiny, your background does not limit your destiny. Your vision is stronger than your environment, and your faith, discipline, and persistence will carry you through every lion's den. life throws at you. And for businesses listening, the future belongs to those who make smarter decisions faster, right? Clausecore is here to help to do that. So that's my encouragement.
That's good. That's rich. I love that reference to Daniel. That's he's one of my favorites in the Bible. Yeah, because we did a Daniel fast at our church some years ago, 21 days with just fruit and vegetables, no meat, no, just fruit and vegetables, and we could only eat after 4 p.m. So you had to fast up until 4 p.m. daily for 21 days. And at the end of the fast, you should gain wisdom, because that's what happened to Daniel. You know, when you read that chapter, that verse, when after he did his fast, God, gave him wisdom. And that's what our pastor wanted for us. He wanted everybody to gain wisdom. So we did the Daniel fast together.
Yeah, well, I love that. And I love the book of Daniel too. I mean, not because it's just my name, but like it's the prophet for sure. Wisdom, courage, integrity, and I try to live by that every single day. And my parents, they do remind me that what Daniel stands for. So, wisdom and decisions, boldness and leadership, and integrity in everything that you do.
Mm-hmm. Amen. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Daniel Obasi. He is an entrepreneur, founder, CEO of Clausecore. Visit the website, please. Go to the Clausecore Tech, clausecore.tech. Because I'm so used to saying .com. So I think, but go to Clausecore.tech and check it out. This is a need, as Daniel said. It is a need because contracts can be tricky. So we thank you so much for going that extra mile, stepping out on faith and launching such a business, because, if it's nothing, if your business, a lot of times, if it's not about food or clothes or a house or a car, it's kind of hard to reach people. But I really believe in your business, and it is very much needed. It is. So good luck and continued success to you. And we thank you so much for joining us tonight on Bring It in the House. We'll see you next time.